I've learned when you stop competing with other people, you get what the person that's always competing is actually wanting. So the person competing is wanting to win, right? They're wanting to get more of whatever it may be. They want to up the score. But when you stop competing, your energy becomes organic. It becomes something where you're not trying too hard. You become a more confident person. If something doesn't go your way, you understand it really did go your way, because whatever you were striving for or wanting and you didn't get, it wasn't for you in the first place. So as I've stopped competing, I've ended up getting more, because people, when they talk to me, if I'm selling to somebody, if I'm trying to get something, there's this energetic thing that they can feel of somebody that's completely in tune with whatever happens. And people like those type of people. People like a confident person. And you don't waste your energy with anxiety or sadness over things you don't get, or you're assuming you may not get, because again, whatever's for me is for me. And so I've had situations where it would seem ideal to compete, where I've had things where it's obviously I'm going against somebody else, and I will help the person. I will live through my heart. I will say, hey, it's completely okay. And I'm also living in a sense of abundance. And so I think when we start to think of things in a scarcity mindset, you're always going to be like a crab in the barrel. You're going to be trying to bring somebody down. But what I've realized is when you keep helping other people, you keep living through your heart, you're not acting as if there aren't enough opportunities. People want to give opportunities to that person, but to the person that's competing, that's bringing other people down, you're not attracting more. And so while in this one scenario, maybe you beat me, I'm going to attract so many more opportunities, because I'm giving out an energy where, like, yo, I'm here for you, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not against anybody. I'm just trying to be me. I'm just trying to get what I'm meant to get. And if somebody tells me no, that's really a yes for me, because now I'm not wasting my time doing something I'm not meant to do. That's a bar. And so it's just like, man, stop competing. When you understand we all are destined for different things, different purposes, different things to do tomorrow, the next day, and there's somebody going to be impacted by the littlest thing that we do, and if we didn't get that no, we wouldn't have been in that room to be able to impact that person. There's all these things that are working that we don't understand, and when we're competing, when we're willing things to happen, when we're needing things to happen, when we're desperate for things to happen, we're outside of our organic, intuitive lane. And I feel like I'm saying a bunch of big words, but it's facts, though. Intuitive lane, but you know what I'm saying. And it's just like when you're at a peace with, yo, I'm meant to be poolside right now making this video. Maybe there was anybody that doesn't know, I'm an inspirational speaker. Maybe there was a school, I don't remember, that wanted to book me this time, but then I told them my price and they said no. And I could have been like, man, why is this happening? But no, like, lo and behold, I was meant to make this video right now today, and if it wasn't for that, there's somebody that's listening to this video that wouldn't have been impacted. There's a purpose out there that's unraveling beyond your imagination, and it happens best when you just trust that everything's happening exactly when it's supposed to happen, and you're not missing anything. If anything, when somebody tells me no, it's a yes for me. It's a day off. It's a, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? And it's also me not having to be in a room with somebody that doesn't value me. A lot of y'all are trying to convince people to value you. Like, if everybody valued you, it wouldn't be cool to have somebody that values you. And so I think it's super important to be able to really value yourself enough that you don't need for other people to see your value. Instead, you only want to be around people that actually value you for who you truly are. And there's a sense of peace with that, because no longer are you like begging people or needing people or expecting anything. The only thing you expect is the love for yourself. You know what I mean? The only thing you should expect is to look in that mirror and like that person. Everything else is not your problem. If somebody doesn't like me, if somebody doesn't value me, that's okay. I understand I'm not meant for everybody. If I was meant for everybody, it wouldn't be cool to know me. You know what I mean? Because then it's not special. It wouldn't, you know what I mean? If, this polo shirt wasn't seen as something that's a little bit valuable, if everybody had this shirt, it wouldn't mean anything, even though it's just a polo. But you know what I'm trying to say? It's that rarity that makes something valuable to certain people. Not everybody likes everything. And so I don't compete with anybody. I just do me, and I understand there's unlimited opportunities out there if you're willing to see them. There's unlimited positivity to see out there if you decide not to focus on the negative. So I understand society or whatever you're doing will push you to be competitive, but and it's cool to be competitive. You see me on the basketball court, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying in life, though, like, you're not missing anything. If you lose, it was probably setting up a win. If you win, it's, you know what I mean? Like, it was the win you were meant for. There really is no win or loss. It's all just whatever I'm meant for. And so no longer do I compete with anybody, because even if we have the same job title, same business, that sounds like we're in the same industry, whatever, that person still isn't me. So nobody's in my lane but me. And the only person that can stop me is me. So don't compete with anyone. Just be you. Trust everything's happening for a reason. Do your part. And if somebody doesn't like that, if that doesn't grant you something that you're wanting, and guess what? Maybe you didn't need to want it, or maybe you didn't need it right then. It's okay that you want it, but maybe you need it at a different time so it'll hit different. Or maybe you're meant for something even better. Like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next video. Peace.